Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, Chapter 37. When we last left our heroes, things weren't going well for really anyone in Team Natsu. While the Strauss siblings were struggling to land a blow on Skullion and Mad Mole, Lysana revealed she was not quite down yet, and used Animal Soul Snake to wrap herself around Lucy to capture her and dye her white. Jalal did a similar thing to Urza and is now running off to go to Toka to dye Urza white. And Natsu's soul was captured by Wraith from some spirit dragon spell that we've never seen before. And yeah, we're kind of all in a very, very bad spot right now. So let's jump right on into Chapter 37, Beta Heaven. And our picture here is of Gray on a road holding like a street sign that says Fairy Tail. Hitchhiking alone in the wilderness. His destination is not yet determined. And so we open where we left off last week, with Natsu unconscious and Wraith holding his soul. In front of the ghost dragon's immense power, Natsu got his soul removed and died. We see Natsu's out, definitely not dead, because he's Natsu, and that's not how... On the off chance Natsu ever dies, this is not how he dies. Happy runs over to Natsu. Natsu was damaged? Where? Where is the enemy? I cannot be seen or heard, not by you. Now then, time to eat this soul of flame. And Happy's like crying, like trying to shake Natsu awake. Natsu, please wake up! Natsu! 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 He has already died. And then we cut to this kind of cliff face place. We see a flag with a fairy tale symbol, this kind of windmill castle place, and a bunch of smoke or clouds or something. And Natsu is asleep in the clouds. He wakes up. And he looks around. I guess this is like Natsu's own personal dreamscape. I think it's very reminiscent of his encounter with, like, Ghost Zeref in his... Or not Ghost Zeref, but, like, his mind Zeref, when the Dragon and Demon Soul were competing for dominance back in Alvarez. But anyway, where is this place? And what's with the ground? Clouds? And he, like, jumps up and he, like, falls back into the clouds. It feels good. No, wait! If I remember right, someone approaches. You were battling a ghost. Natsu looks shocked. And it's Zeref. It's been a while, Natsu. Zeref? What? Huh? Your face says you're supposed to be dead. That's right. I died since I've been freed from my curse of immortality. Natsu looks at him confused. A place to meet with dead people. Do you understand where we are? Natsu, like, he looks really concerned, but he doesn't say anything. Is this hell? You weren't thinking of heaven? It's Natsu, you said. So the speech bubble for "Is this hell?" and "You weren't thinking of heaven" are like connected, so I thought they were the same line. But Natsu yells, "Is this hell? You weren't thinking of heaven? It's because you're here." Well, this isn't exactly heaven or hell, but it's something similar. Then since I'm here, that means... Hold on, is this actually an afterlife, or is this like Natsu's mind? I died? Because we also saw an afterlife in future Lucy died, and she went to the Golden Fields, right? And this is very clearly not the Golden Fields. We also saw the Golden Fields when Zeref and Mavis died, or something akin to them. Also, Zeref and Mavis are kind of reincarnated at the moment, so I think this is just a hallucination, maybe. But Zeref thinks, I wonder. It's a condition that's very close to death, but also almost not quite death. What's with that vague description? It's just hard for me to express. It's true that this is the world where the dead gather. Oh, it's Mavis! So this actually is, like, the afterlife? But there are times when those whose deaths aren't determined yet come here. Just like you, Natsu. And yep, it's Mavis and Zeref having their best happy afterlife. First Master! And, like, runs up and hugs, Mavis. Whoa! You were alive? No, I am also dead. Hey, don't cling to my wife. And Natsu looks at him, wife? Yes. Alright, y'all. If y'all remember, back in my, like, old original Fairy Tail videos, I've been shipping Zervis since, like, mid-Grand Magic games, I think. Like, before the idea that they knew each other had even been established, I was shipping these two. I am so happy right now. Here, come say hello. August, Larcade. And they had a chance to start over with August and Larcade? Hello. Nice to meet you, Uncle. Oh, wow. And Natsu, like, very shocked. There are children. These two are so pampered. Hehe. And then they go to some shack where Mavis and Zeref live. And Natsu and Zeref look at Mavis playing with August and Larcade. When we were alive, I did so many horrible things to you. I have mixed feelings about living so happily in this world. And Natsu replies, I don't really, but I believe you'd forgive me, because you're such a kind person. However, even if you do forgive me, the people I've caused such sorrow or died because of me probably won't. That's fine. After all, this is not the world where my sins are judged. I have no idea what you're talking about. This world is neither heaven nor hell, and it isn't the afterlife or the realm of the dead either. And Natsu looks at him. This is your mental heaven, Natsu. So this is Natsu's dream world? Question mark? Let's call it the beta heaven. Well, there's our chapter title. It's the image of heaven that resides in your unconscious mind. That's why there's a different beta heaven for everyone. I don't know where the actual souls of me and Mavis have ended up. Are we living in a beta heaven like this, or are they gone? My image of heaven? That's right. That's weird. I imagine heaven with more fire everywhere and a lot of dragons. That kind of sounds more like hell. So that means that Mavis and Zeref aren't actually married in the afterlife, and that raises a lot of weird questions, because Natsu shouldn't know that August, because this implies that kind of Natsu has dreamed up this place. You know, he kind of sees Mavis and Zeref here in this kind of afterlife place, but also that he sees August and Larcade as their children, and maybe he'd see Larcade, because he did, I think he knew that Larcade was, he definitely knew that Larcade saw himself as Zeref's son, but he definitely did not know about August, because August died without anyone knowing about August. So yeah, I don't know what to take that. Anyway, that kind of sounds more like hell. Natsu, like, freaks out. A dragon? And it's Igneal! I'm here, aren't I? This is Natsu's view of heaven. Igneal! Didn't he tell you? This is the world of your unconscious mind. Natsu starts tearing up. In your heart. Zeref, Mavis, and I all live peacefully. Beyond that, there's Atlas Flame and Zirconis. There's also Lucy's parents and other friends who lost their lives in battle. And we see Simon's here, and I don't recognize the other person. Oh, hold on. Is that Eclair from the first movie? I don't actually remember anything about her. And Igno continues, perhaps Aphanologia is there as well. Natsu just starts crying. You truly are a kind child, and that's why you are strong. Okay. This makes me happy on an emotional level. I don't know how much sense... I get, Atlas Flame being here because, we had that connection with Natsu after he learned that Natsu was the son of Igneal, and Simon, and the Heartvelia parents, and Eclair. But I still don't think Natsu would, in his heart, married off Mavis and Zeref. That's kind of a weird thing. I like it as a long-term Zerva shipper, as I've said, but I don't know if Natsu would do that. Anyway. Now, it's time to go, Natsu. You've always turned a bad situation into a good one and turned the tables. Mavis and Zeref have come over here to keep talking. But this time my enemy is a ghost, right? My attacks can't. What are you saying, Natsu? Right now, aren't you something of a ghost yourself? That, wakes Natsu up. When you return to your world, you will probably forget everything that happened here. There's no helping it, since it's the world of your unconscious mind. However, even if you don't remember us, you will always be in your heart. Yeah, Thanks, Igneel. And thank you, First Master. August in the arcade, too. And Zeref smiles at him. Make sure to get along with Mavis, big bro. I have to keep living. And Natsu's soul, like, bites back at Wraith. And flies out of his hand and manifests a fist and punches, Wraith. Don't just go eating my soul! What? This is... Natsu, please get up. Natsu is still not really woken up yet, because Happy is still, shaking his body. What's going on? What the hell? I got totally beaten up. A thought projection? So that's it. And we see Natsu is starting to, like, manifest his real body with his soul. I don't quite get how, but I'm like a ghost now, right? If I can get back into my body. No, wait. If we're both ghosts, my attacks might work now. And he lands a hit on Wraith. Gah! Gahaha! I don't remember much, but I feel like somebody taught me this. How to use thought projection magic. Natsu is safely returned from Beta Heaven. Time to beat up the Ghost Dragon. Hey, wait a second. Isn't thought projection magic the same thing that Jalal used to be Seagrain? Way back, leading up to the Tower of Heaven? Alright, I'm kind of curious Natsu being taught this. But I guess it works because Natsu isn't actually, like, creating a thought projection. He's just, like, has a strong enough will to manifest his body with his soul. And, because they're both ghosts, they can hit each other now. Which works. That makes a good bit of logical sense there. So yeah, anyway. The chapter was really sweet. Seeing everyone have their happy afterlife. And it's kind of called into question because we don't know if this is their afterlife, and we also know that Mavis and Zeref kind of reincarnated and are kind of reporters now or something in the last chapter of the original series. So that's all a little vague at the mo. Also, again, I don't know if Natsu would imagine happy endings for, Zirconis and maybe Acnologia. Because also, the anime, promised us this big Acnologia backstory and kind of didn't really, just raised more questions than they answered. So, like, Natsu doesn't really know if Natsu would have no reason to give Acnologia a happy ending. So I don't know if he would do that. So yeah, there are a lot of questions of if Beta Heaven actually exists. Is there a version, are these, fragments of the soul that lives on in people's hearts and that creates an actual place of Beta Heaven? Is this all a dream where he can see dead people? I don't know. There are a lot of questions about Beta Heaven, and I feel like we're never going to get any answers about this, so I feel like Beta Heaven will never come up again. It was a sweet chance to see, dead friends. So yeah, beyond that, I don't know, I'm trying to think if Natsu really learned anything from this, besides fight a ghost while being a ghost. Yeah, it was kind of just like a great chance to let Natsu, see Igneel again, even if he can't remember it now. And give him a fighting chance against Wraith. Now it's Ghost versus Ghost. I'm excited to see where we go from here. So I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!